Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are quickly filling up Alumni Stadium in anticipation of a terrific clash we have ahead. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Boston College, lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. Here he comes with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So Missouri's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
And I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack them.
It'll be a draw. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed on the outside. It's Jones. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
On to attempt to try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Hold and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's battle. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Scanning the field, it's James. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Hand off to Jones. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Runs through a tackle. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're going to run it. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He'll throw on third down. He caught it! And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've been great on third down. Now to finish it, and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggieland revelry, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Boston College right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's James. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Might just be tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's James. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends.
Fires and picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the...
And the pass is intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Dropping back, it's James. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Going up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, a little bit short of the 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Quick handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Good timing on the quick out. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. The field goal is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They knocked him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's James. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, looking for a man. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
That's one of the only ways getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ballgame and try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Back to throw, it's James. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's looking downfield to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Johnson. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Boston College!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on second down. Working that left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, it just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. He's looking to throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Second down.
Wants to throw. It's James. Feeling some heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And you practice the 2-minute drill all week long, and you dream about making those big plays, and how about this defense coming up big, shutting down this offense. The offense has a chance to go make this a game, maybe go win the football game, and the defense does their job, does their part, makes the big safety, and now receiving the football and putting one nail in the coffin.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They feed him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll give it on the counter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David